Welcome back to
You
Dokkan
went so long, my headphones cut you out because I thought you were a different noise.
Not my end. But welcome, everybody, back to Dokkan When. Tonight is a very special episode because in about 2 hours, roughly, Year 7's live stream, Dokkan Now live stream is going to come up, to which I, well, by the time this out, will have already reacted to it. But as of right now, we have not a clue what we're going to see for Year 7, at least aspects and builds of the units. Joined with me, as typically always, are Will and Dale. Say hey, hi, guys.
Typically always.
Typically, yeah.
Typically always.
What's up?
Sometimes
That's such a strange way to put that.
I mean, sometimes you guys are here, sometimes not. I had to do a solo episode one night. Remember that?
Well, that's the night I was sick. You can't put that on me.
Was it? I thought it was the night you just didn't answer.
No, that's the night that I was sick.
But guys, I'm going to tell you a quick story before we get into what we're talking about today. I got a call from a telemarketer on the way to going home from getting lunch. You want to know what he was selling to me? Or trying to sell to me for $250,000?
An Xbox.
Car insurance.
No, on both. I'll give you both one more guess. Think big. Think much bigger.
Is he trying to sell you like a house?
Much bigger.
A mansion?
Bigger than a fucking...
Much bigger than a mansion.
Is he?
A company.
Is he trying to sell? Is he trying to sell India to you?
You're close. He tried to sell me China for $250,000.
So this guy actually thought that somebody would believe you could buy China for $250,000, and they would have the money.
I mean,
At this point, though, that's probably how much China is actually worth.
dude, that's like a quarter of a cent per person over there.
I know, because there's a million of them. They're not even a dime a dozen. They're a penny a dozen over there.
A billion of them.
They're a penny a dozen.
It's less than
Exactly.
a penny a dozen.
Fine, they're a fucking hay penny a piece. Not a hay penny, because a hay penny is worth more than one of them. But hey,
It's a hey penny.
Yeah, it's like half a penny over there, man.
It's a half a hey
I
penny.
mean, come on. You're talking about the same people who a couple years ago had to straight up kill babies
What?
because they couldn't go over 2 children. Yeah, they had a 2 children house limit for like 3 or 4 years.
Wow. Anyway, he called, and I'm driving. I saw my phone for once finally said telemarketer. I was like, oh, yes. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see if it's the actual person. Ring, 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 ring. I pick up. You got 1 minute. Wow me or fuck off.
Wow, Mir. That's why I tried to say you China. You said wow you.
Yeah, he's.
I really told a random person on the phone, "Wow me."
Wow me.
You have a
And
minute.
the guy said,
China.
"No worries, I got this."
Yeah, the guy went, fuck. How about I sell you China?
Yeah, here's how it went. Here's exactly how the conversation went. You have a minute.
He's playing a real game life of Risk out there.
You have a minute. I'm busy. Wow me or fuck off. All right, I'm gonna sell you. I want to sell you something for $250,000. It's a very big place. I'm sitting there just every once in a while. You just hear me slowly going 69. Just counting backwards, and he's just slowly speaking faster. Dude, you gotta understand, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity in which you can get this massive thing for $250,000. Are you interested? Better fucking answer. Wow, you haven't wowed me yet. I want to offer you China. Fine China?
Hayden.
No, China.
The pie on your face if he was actually able to sell China.
Dude, if he could sell me China for $250,000,
Right?
I could. I don't know what I could do, but I could do something with that. Then I was like, "You haven't wowed me yet, China." Like, fine China? No, sir, actual China. You mean the China that has 1 billion people in it? Yeah, that China. He starts naming off things, and he's actually getting like information wrong. It has a town of Shibuya. It has the Eiffel Tower. He's fucking up, and I can't tell how serious he is. But it's like, so yeah, there's $250,000. Are you interested? I sit there for a second. You know what? Fuck off. do your math right. It's like 1/4 of a cent per person over there, and there's no way you're selling it for that's being sold. 2, I'm a dude driving a goddamn Dodge Caliber with a dent in the back because I can't. It's too expensive to go get a bumper.
I forgot it's a Dodge Caliber that you drive.
I'm sitting in
I forgot you drive a Dodge Caliber.
I bought myself a pound of Munster cheese about 20 minutes before, so I'm just sitting there like, dude, I ain't fucking buying China, so you can fuck off. Do math next time, then try again. But sir, wait, there's more. Click.
Oh, I would have waited for him to say there's more. I'd been like, all right, you bought yourself another 60 seconds. What more can you add on to this?
China. Would have tried to sell me Indonesia. He would probably have tried to sell me Asia for $500,000.
He's like, what about China and also Taiwan?
What about this? I'll sell you China and Hong Kong.
Yeah. Oh. So you're gonna sell me China, but I can't buy the capital city.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be the dumbest thing ever.
That'd be amazing. Like, if someone offered you, I'll sell you both China and Hong Kong for the amazing price of this.
No, but at that point, say someone did sell you China, but you couldn't buy the capital city, you go, all right, now all the people who live here have to move to the capital city, because this isn't China anymore.
This is Hayden, Indonesia.
Exactly. And then you make all of them move into the capital city, and then you're like, all right, it's this much for one person to move out and come live here. You really just bend them over the table to move back into their own home.
They can't all fit there. There's too many of them, so they can't all fit in Hong Kong. It's like World War Z. You just see the piles of people coming over.
They're just stacked on top of each other. The fucking like Mao Zedong or whatever the fuck his name is, sitting on top, looking like Winnie the Pooh.
I'd be sitting on top, like, yes, go back to Hayden, Indonesia. Oh God,
I'll sell your home back to you reasonably cheap.
Here's a prime example. Here's another good example. Oh, you can buy this house, and I'll sell you the doors too. But they're two separate things.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? If I buy the house, what do you mean? If you buy the house, it doesn't come with doors. So there's just gonna be open holes? No, there's just walls. We have to install the doors afterwards.
Oh God, it's like a Sims.
You're taking a page out of Drake and Josh's book, dude.
Yeah. No, that's the deal. Someone fucked up, forgot to cut the hole for the...
You guys remember that episode?
Josh?
Yeah.
Where's the door?
No, Drake.
It's a Drake.
I love Drake? Where's the door?
I have him confused. Okay.
Yeah.
But we're not here to discuss telemarketers.
You see, I've got cut out drawn.
Anyway, we're not here to discuss telemarketers and the fun. You know what we should do? That should be a fun thing, just random life adventures. But
yeah, we should just have a general podcast where it doesn't have to be about Dokkan. It's just us talking about what's happened or what we're doing.
Welcome everybody to When
in everybody's lives.
Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives, past and future.
That's a reference. If anybody out there knows Days of Our Lives. What
was that one stupid fucking X-Men movie where they sent Wolverine back to the past?
Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past.
There you go. Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past, Mother Future. Wait.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're here to discuss
We're just gonna give it like even better, Hayden. I'm gonna keep this rolling for one more second. We're gonna name it like they name like all the new animes. Where it's like, we were both sent to a new world, and one of us became a girl, and now I have the hots for him.
X-Men. Logan sent a past, but actually future, but actually past that describes future that changes past.
Exactly.
Like cautious hero, the tale of the hero that's overpowered but extremely cautious.
Exactly. Is it weird to smell my bunny girl sister's feet? Just some weird ass name.
Can I eat your pancreas?
That's all it needs. Can I eat your pancreas?
Yep.
Anime. I have heard about Can I Eat Your Pancreas?
I don't know anything about it except the name. Anime, everybody! The names are weird.
Well, I mean, Can I Eat Your Pancreas is a romance story, so. Why is it called that? I don't know. But it's a romance one.
Anyway, yeah, we're here to discuss Year 7, and I have on my stuff an actual little logo, slightly blurred out, not blurred, but low quality logo for Year 7. Are you guys excited for Year 7?
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean,
yeah,
I won't get to do anything with it until July because
always download the
global,
JP side.
But yeah, and then not have anything like any units. And then everybody's like, "What the free stones? You could get units."
Yeah, they
tell me this every year.
They gave me like They gave out 83 stones today.
I understand, but it would be completely restarting, and I did that once, and I don't want to do it again.
Like Dale could do.
Right.
I could see Dale restarting and be like, "Yes, JP. I can't read anything, but you know what? This guy looks cool. That guy looks cool. Yes."
If there is one thing I hate more in my life than just general people, it is restarting something that I already have put a ton of work into.
I mean, technically, it's not restarting because it's a different game. Technically,
yes, but it is still the same game, just in Japanese. That's a little bit ahead of where we're at.
6 months ahead. That's a little more than a little.
Okay, 6 months to a game, to most games, is fucking nothing.
Well, it depends on if it's a gacha game. 6 months is a long time. Remember, these things don't last this long.
And yet, look at this one.
No, that's what I'm saying. They don't last this long. Dokkan's an amazing game. That the fact it's lasted 7 years.
It is definitely the black sheep of gacha games.
Once was Dark Souls, and now is. So.
That's what I want. I want Dokkan to become the Dark Souls of gacha games.
Back to like its olden days.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I just
want it on this again.
I just want it to be the biggest pain in the ass to where like you actually have to try to beat some events. Like it's not just I'll just throw my team in that I have meticulously grown and leveled up just so I could beat this one event. I don't want that anymore. I want it to be like you're doing a Dark Souls, doing the Dark Souls waste of skin run, where you're just a guy with a wooden shield and a goddamn club.
That sounds like a waste of time.
It's a waste of skin, but
you actually talked about
that's the difficulty. Waste of time.
That you talking about that actually
what
can bring
this
up
game is.
You bringing that up can actually bring up the first topic. Hey, did you guys ever take on the God event?
Yeah, I haven't beat one yet though.
No, I think you did.
I took on one of them.
Yeah,
got my ass kicked within like the third round.
Yeah, I think it was one of our. I don't know, maybe our after year 6 thing.
I think it was just like a podcast with me and you in it, and you were like, "Go ahead and try it. You won't make it 4 rounds." And I went, "Yeah, we'll see about that." And got my ass kicked on the third.
I thought it was the second. I thought you survived the first one, and then you got like supered for like 400k on the second one.
It was either the third or the second one. I knew it was like damn near the beginning.
Yeah, but well, have you tried God event?
Yeah, I've tried it. I got wrecked.
Dokkan's is coming out with a new event that's even harder.
Yeah, I know.
And I am so excited. I don't know much about it. Yes, I know there's stuff on it. You take on basically like you can take on movie bosses, GT stuff, and it's similar to God event with their own separate things. And I don't know enough about them. I'm trying to keep that hidden for myself right now until it comes over to global because I was spoiled on the God event, so I knew kind of how to deal with it. So I want to keep myself surprised on that. But I saw a thing where Tech Ultimate Gohan, arguably one of the best long event units in the game, quite possibly the best long event unit in the game, with 540,000 defense and guard active against type advantage, took 10,000 damage on a super this event.
Okay.
And people out there who do not know Dokkan that well, that means something. That is horrifying to think about. But that also means that it's not that tough at the same time, because that would probably be 600,000 to 650, which would be another like turn or two for that Gohan. It'd be okay, at least if you were just running Gohans. But you have other units. I'm so excited. Are you guys excited to see this?
Yeah, sure. I'm excited to see everybody else beat it.
Hell, this is your Dark Souls. This is your Dark Souls we're talking about.
I know, but this is a Dark Souls I'm not good at.
I mean, you could probably beat the God event. Yeah, I know you could beat like 2 or 3 of them.
Probably. But Hayden, you don't realize how good at Dark Souls I am.
I mean, if it's anything like their Dokkan game, it's not that good.
Oh, buddy, I have
Ayo.
sunk like 3,000 hours into Dark Souls, okay?
Wow, that's why.
Because Dark Souls is a fun game.
No.
When the new Dark Souls comes out here February 2nd,
There's a new Dark
Elden
Souls?
Ring. Oh. Yeah, Elden Ring.
I don't like Dark Souls. I don't like those kind of... I've tried them. I just don't like them.
Oh, I love it. I got Dark
Elden
Souls
Ring
3.
wasn't a Dark Souls game. It was just a Dark Souls type game.
No, it's made by the same guy.
You need to play that Pinocchio game that's coming out.
The Pinocchio game that's coming out.
No, there's a Pinocchio game that's Dark Souls-esque where you have to play as Pinocchio to rescue Geppetto from like machines that have taken over the thing. And there's another one like that. I can't remember what it's called, but you play basically it's like 1800s, but it's more of like a steampunk 1800s where they just have the machines there. Where you play as a robot that defected from the other robots that are trying to kill everything, and it's Dark Souls-esque. Where you have to take it's basically you look at it as Dark Souls. Except you play as a robot.
Except he plays a robot.
Yes. So back to the Dokkan discussion. I sent you guys pictures earlier this week of our LR units. Have you seen them? You looked at them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Well, I mean, it'll be interesting for sure.
Probably the only one I'll use is a Gogeta, because I do like Gogeta.
Based on art, who would you say looks better?
Based on art? Let's see.
I'm partial to the God Ku and God Vegeta.
That's fucking...
I really like the Gogeta.
No, that's fair. Both of them are clean as hell. I like the, if I went for the whole aesthetic, the God, Goku, and Vegeta looks better because they have the blue form too that also looks clean. Where if you look at the Gogeta, at least what it's shown like on that other picture I'd sent you guys, it doesn't look like it has that much going for it. It's just him shooting it as 100 times a Big Bang Kamehameha, as opposed to the one on top. That's just...
one of the all-time best moves in Xenoverse 1.
I know it's a powerful thing, and I know it's good there, but I'm just saying, you look at the card art compared to it, so much... there's not enough happening in the art of Gogeta, so I like the art of the blue Goku and Vegeta better than that. I like the base of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you know, the Goku and Vegeta, but I like the overall art of blue Goku and Vegeta. That art is so clean.
Yeah.
I like it because it mixes my two favorite things.
So
Super Saiyan 4 and Gogeta.
All right, so we're going to sit here and have a quick discussion on some of these units. What types do you guys think these units will be? I've already kind of discussed what I feel like these types are going to be. Not on the podcast, but what types would you want to see these guys as?
Well, the Gogeta can't be tech or intelligence because we already have one of those for each. I honestly think it might be physical.
For the Gogeta?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm feeling like a physical or a strength.
Okay. What about the Goku and Vegeta?
The God Ku and God Vegeta?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's give them... honestly, I don't know why, but I'm feeling intelligence.
Okay.
Intelligence, yeah. I could see that. I feel like they might just do like strength just because. I don't know why. I have no reasoning, but I just look at that card art and I'm like, oh, that's just strength unit.
No, that's fair. I was thinking of it earlier. I was actually discussing this in Discord. My thoughts: Gogeta is going to be physical, is what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Godku, the God Bros, are going to be Tech.
Mm. Okay.
Because anniversaries, aside from last few anniversaries, haven't had any sort of type advantage. When it came down to year 2 and 3, you had Blue and STR, Goku and Vegeta, where one overpowered the other one because of that stuff. Then you had year 3, which was physical intelligence. Year 4 was STR and AGL again. Year 5 became STR and Tech, with year 6 being AGL and Int.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm feeling like they're slowly going to like type neutrals and stuff. And since we had an Int type and AGL type last year, that would do away with those two. Meaning that physical and Tech would be the only two that could make some sort of sense. Because if they went with physical, then STR would overpower it, and it hasn't been that method these last few years. So I feel like physical and Tech will be the things for these guys.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And one other thought that I'm thinking for the physical. You guys know the first unit we discussed on Dokkan Win, right?
It's a long time ago.
It's a very long time for my goldfish brain, sir.
Super Saiyan 4 Vegito.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Hayden, you have to understand that I am not going to remember that stuff very well.
Bro, it's our podcast.
Yeah.
This is our baby.
Yeah, and I'm also
Hayden.
in college.
Same.
I
Yeah.
have a goldfish brain.
Anyway, if it's physical, it's going to buff up the Gogeta even more because of the grade 8 power, super physical team, Kamehameha. You know. I hope physical.
I don't even know what we talked about last week. Or the last one that we had.
Yeah, last one prior to, was just us discussing the game. It wasn't so much a in order methodical thing. It was just us chatting. And then heroes, we discussed heroes last week. All right, on to the next part. We'll start off with Will on this. Will, what leader skills do you want to see for these guys? Let's start with the Godku.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know. I mean, there's the obvious, like, realm of gods, yada yada
Join
yada.
forces.
Join forces, all that stuff. For the obvious, I would prefer join forces lead because
Sure.
we already have so many good realm of gods leads.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
It's not
You know.
needed at all.
They're gonna have all of them, dude. They're gonna have like these two right here, the Godku and God Vegeta. They're gonna have like grade 8 power. They're gonna have they're gonna have absorption for whatever reason. They're gonna have Majin power.
It's
I
just
can't
gonna
remember the
say
Majin one.
all in parentheses, and then whatever percentages that it's just all.
It's gonna look like a really old really old effect Yu-Gi-Oh card where it's like you can only use this card if your teammate has an Ass Blaster 9000 and they have Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field. Yeah, it's just gonna be like 18 paragraphs of what they can do.
Okay. You actually kind of brought up into our next subject topic we're going to talk about. But it's been rumored, based on some of the data miner stuff, that both of these units are going to be triple category leads. Which is going to be nuts.
That'd be insane.
Yeah. Like, you can run the double categories you have, and I don't think unless I'm wrong, I could be not thinking of one, but they only have double categories with no typing to them. Like, let's take Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, which we're also going to talk about him in a little bit, is just movie heroes and fusion category lead. No one else. Broly is full power and movie bosses. My thoughts for these guys were the God Goku and Vegeta would be movie heroes, because we do need a new movie heroes lead. Joined forces for sure, because joined forces definitely is a good team. It just needs a better lead, because the only good one we have, technically it depends on how you run it, but you have the AGL, Kale, and Khalifa LR, and they have the physical Goku and Vegeta LR from Tournament of Power. And then I want a new category that I've been thinking on these guys. I'm trying to think of the right way to phrase it, but I'm wanting it pretty much not not joined forces, but unexpected team up, something like that. Where they, they do their own duo attack. Granted, it's God, Goku, and Vegeta. They never actually fought in the movie. Together, anyway. But the Super Saiyan Blue, which is based off the Broly movie, which I'm excited to see that animation. Like, I'm so excited to see it. But something like that could boost them up, and you could have other team-ups. Let's take a, Krillin and Tien. Not Krillin and Tien. Tien and Roshi, or some of the free-to-play stuff. Would be very powerful for them. And then for the Goku and Vegeta, I want them to be either GT heroes. Obviously, they have to have grade 8 power in there, but GT heroes or Shadow Dragon Saga with a new Super Saiyan 4 category. If they don't go with grade 8 power, I want them to be the first Super Saiyan 4 category lead in the game.
That would be pretty lit.
Because Dale could finally get his full monkey team. Like his legit monkey team.
My monkey team, dude.
Yeah, and it can only be monkeys. Not just...
Exactly.
Not like, those transformation, like, Bardock's and all of them. But
just monkey.
Monkey. But, Dale, you were talking about one thing, which can lead into our other thing. You were talking about specific things being activated that cause effects to happen.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's going to happen this anniversary.
Oh, really? Where they can only activate effects on special occurrences?
We don't know enough about it. However, they have a new animation where if a specific part of their passive is activated, they get a new animation that basically shows that part of the passive is active.
Oh.
Like, if you look, if I'll look at it later. If you guys want to, you might be able to find it. But there's a Super Saiyan 4 one where Goku and Vegeta are powering up. And that is supposedly part of
If that's a thing, I want them to go back and rework Cooler, the Dokkan Fest Cooler, that does more against Saiyans. And have him like a little animation of him getting angry when he sees a Saiyan.
We don't know enough about this yet. But knowing the fact of how long passives are getting, this could be a long-ass passive.
It's actually just going to be a novel.
Yeah. But they both have...
It's legit just going to be the length of, the It book series.
Dokkan win. It.
The book.
Dokkan win the book. You know what? Publish our first book. We call it Dokkan win.
It's like Uno the movie.
But I saw a thing. Apparently, Uno could be a good horror movie. But
with the new cards they brought out, fuck yeah, it can.
Like reverse and all, not the reverse, the Uno flip. That's what I'm thinking of. But yeah, they have that. We don't.
Oh, there are more than Uno flip now. There's like double draw 4s now and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a draw 4 in reverse.
Oh, so they're duo cards.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're like duos. It's odd, and I feel like it's gonna ruin a lot more friendships than Monopoly ever thought it could.
You know what we should do, guys? Will, we know what we should do? We should just have one night where we get Uno on the computer and we just chill and play Uno for an hour or so.
I'd be down.
I'd be down. I already have Uno, so.
Dokkan win Uno coming to you in the future. But we don't know enough about this yet because there's no in-game files yet. We only have the pictures of their arts and that little bit of the animation of the God Goku and Vegeta and the Super Saiyan 4s having some little power-up function. Meaning that they'll be able to do something so much different. I'm slightly upset that I wanted a taunt mechanic this year. And
do you want it to work in, Pokemon, where, you taunt, say you're in a double battle, and if you taunt with a Pokemon, they'll target that Pokemon, or how do you want that to work?
The way I actually had this was thinking, whenever we first got the confirmation of the Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4, my immediate thought was we're going to get a Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta along with the Gogeta. So dual Gogetas this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually had a little idea of how these units would be built. I wanted Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta to be able to counter energy-based super attacks in the game. Like Super Saiyan... like the Super Saiyan 4s can with normal supers. And Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to counter physical-based supers. But they have a taunt mechanic, a whole new thing, where what they would do is it would force all attacks on that one unit. So we'll take Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because, you know, the counters are typically Super Saiyan 4s. Take him into Super Battle Road. On that one turn, you activate this taunt mechanic. All the attacks focus on the Gogeta, and then it forces the enemy to super attack Gogeta. And then this increases his counter rate. So let's say if it's 50% for typical, it'll then boost it up to 70% for the rest of the battle. But for that one turn, he can counter all super attacks in the game. And all enemies have to attack him with a super attack. Which
I can see that working.
I've had this taunt mechanic in my head for a while. My original one was that Krillin that fought Frieza. Do you know the scene I'm talking about?
The one where he threw the Destructo disc at him?
Yeah,
and then got pierced? Or
yeah, where he threw the Destructo disc and came back, and Krillin's like, "You can't get me!" Blah, 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 blah. And this chases him for like half an episode. I wanted something like that, where the Krillin had like a 70% dodge chance, and all the enemies targeted on him. But the downside, you cannot move that character once the taunt has been activated. So it gets locked in place for that one turn.
I don't know. I've always liked the fact that, speaking of Destructo Disc, that is a move that is meant to cut through literally everything. It is the killer pizza, and it fails 100% of the time unless you're cutting off Vegeta's tail.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it didn't even work to cut off Vegeta's tail.
It worked on Frieza's tail.
It did work on Frieza's tail. It worked on the tip of his tail.
I mean, technically it also worked a little bit against Jiren, but Jiren just had stupid anime plot armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super had a great, cool fights, but other than that, it's kind of
yeah. People, I've talked about it. People are slowly starting to realize it. But here's one that I don't think either of you guys would have ready. They're passives.
Oh yeah, no idea.
No. Hayden, I hardly look at the cards that I have passives. All right, man.
Okay. Okay.
I just go, you look cool, get in there.
So I had a thought earlier today. This is actually earlier today of their leader skills. Guys, what is the highest leader skill we have in this game?
What do you mean by highest?
Highest percentage leader skill.
Oh.
Is it 177?
Yes.
I think so, right? Yeah.
I want these guys to be the start of 177 leaders again. Like us actually getting more 177s or higher.
No, I want them to be 180s.
That's what I was saying, or higher.
Give me that extra 3%.
And have,
because why you would ever stop at 77 and not 75 is beyond me.
That's just because of the anime being Dragon Ball, 7 Dragon Balls, Universe 7. No, 7. 7's this anime's number.
It's just so odd.
Yes, it is. Very odd.
7 isn't even a lucky number for them.
7, 8, 9, because you're supposed to eat 3 square meals a day. But
hey,
I want.
7, 8, 9.
So dumb.
Eat my ass.
But I want.
You motherfucker! You made me try to do math, and then when I realized what it is, you can suck my. You can eat my butthole from behind.
Anyway, I want these guys to be probably 180 would actually be the highest I would go with them for their leader skills. And depending on their stats, I don't know the stats of them. We don't know anything. How you doing? But we don't know anything about.
Not you. Ooh, your name's not Hanky, babe.
I just heard Buddy. But
I said hi there, buddy.
Yeah, but
talking to Hanky. You want this, Jax?
I want these guys to have very similar kits to last year's units. Not in the dodge, but I want them to have that crit chance built in. the fun mechanic we all love so much. Dale, don't you have some of the units? Don't you have the Year 7 LRs, Year 6 LRs?
Maybe.
AGL UI and Intelligence Evo Blue.
I think so. Actually, let me check Dokkan.
Because I know Will.
I actually
does.
got it to download the other day.
Right, Will?
Say that again.
Don't you have the Year 6 LRs?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. For people out there who may not know, they have in their super attack effect, they give themselves a 50% crit chance for one turn. And then if they do an additional super, it's a 100% crit chance. Later, after that, they release Dale's favorite character in the game, Super Vegeta.
Mm-hmm.
Who gets a guaranteed crit on his super. Always.
Which UI was the LR? The agility,
AGL.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the UI. What's the other one? It was a Vegeta...
Intelligence Int Evo Blue.
Yeah, I have him too.
Okay.
I've got 2 of him.
Nice.
And you haven't fed him in?
Well, being that he is not very high on my list of LRs that need to be LR'd, no.
Dude, he should be in like the top 5.
Oh my god, Dale.
Because I do it in waves. I do it. Whoever is next up on the list is next up on the list.
Okay, so we're going to go on a quick side tangent. Who's next on your list, LR?
As of right now, it is... The last one was Gohan and Goten. So the next one will be... I gotta find my list again.
Is an actual list.
Yes, I have an actual list. I used to have a full category of them. Did they take out the extra pages where you could add shit in? Hey.
No, tags, you can still turn tags on at the bottom.
There it is.
While Dale does that and looks through his list, how would you guys feel if they gave these guys, like, let's say, 50% crit chance or 100% crit chance on 18 key, 50% on 12 key?
That would be interesting. I don't really know, because I mean, like, I don't know.
The next one on here is Physical Broly with Chile and Nemo.
Okay.
But he's almost done.
You know what? It could be someone worse. They're not the worst LR. They're not the best, but
and
they're
then
not the
after
worst.
that, it is Physical Goku and Vegeta.
I love it so much. And another reason, one thing.
And then after that, it is UI.
Okay.
So he was higher than I thought, but
I want God Goku and God Vegeta because I'm imagining, aside for Tournament of Power, they could be the perfect link buddies for the Goku and Vegeta LR you're wanting about the Kaioken Blue and Evolution Vegeta. I want these guys to be the rainbow orb changers those guys need. Because you guys know how the physical Goku and Vegeta LR work, right?
Sorry, the, like, Blue Bros?
Yeah, the Blue Bros.
Yes, I believe I still remember how they work.
Dale, you said you do?
no, I was being completely
Sarcastic.
100% sarcastic.
Okay, the way they...
Hayden, you have known me the longest here.
You've used
You should
them
know
before.
by now.
You said you liked how they were.
I have used them before. I am 80% bullshit, sir.
But
I don't look at passives. I just told you that.
you said you like their passives. You told me you like their passive. I think there's even a recording of you saying I like their passive.
That was probably when I was looking at it.
But the way they work, they're a nuke unit, and they get an additional normal attack up to 3 with each rainbow key sphere obtained. So they can get up to 3 additionals, normals, and they get up to, if you do it right, you can get upwards of 35% crit chance stacked on top of it if you get them 5 key rainbow key spheres. I want these guys to be built very similar. Not the nuking, but I want them to get like upwards of 3 or 4 rainbow or 3 or 4 attacks based on rainbow key spheres obtained. Because that's a very powerful mechanic this game does not utilize.
Yeah.
The crit chance I could give two shits about. Because these guys are going to be year 7 LRs. They're going to be hitting fucking hard. If they have the crit built in like last year's units, they'll be hitting even harder. So fuck the crit. Give them, I don't know, dodge. Give them upwards
Then... Sorry, go ahead.
Let's say give them 30 upwards of 35% dodge chance. Or guard.
Hayden, if they do that, where they get something from a certain amount of Rainbow Key Spheres, wow, I just had a stroke. Key Spheres obtained.
Spheres.
Then the GT Heroes leads, the Goku and the Vegeta.
Yeah.
They would actually be useful
Goku.
instead of so stupid.
The Goku and Vegeta GTs are quite good because they are their own Rainbow Key Spheres. They make their own Rainbow Key Spheres.
And like they're good, but it's so much. There's so many. And so like it would actually be useful to have that amount of Rainbow Key Spheres.
That's why they're good on the Blue Bros are good on the Kamehameha team because of that physical Goku who can get Rainbow. And if they have something like that, that's why I want these guys to be the Rainbow Orb Changers. So who knows? Maybe not give them something like that because now they're doing a lot of if you get like this many orbs, you get a guaranteed something with it, a guaranteed additional, a guaranteed crit, something like that. A lot more. So let's say if they do Rainbow Key Spheres, you just want to give them 6 Key Spheres, they get an additional attack. What if it's every 6 Key Spheres, they get an additional super attack?
That would be pretty wild.
And then for Gogeta, well, of course they have to have a counter mechanic. They have to have... If they do not put the super attack counter in this, I'm going to be pissed. I'll be as pissed off as Dale is about Pure Saiyans.
God.
Fuck
Pure Saiyans.
I can even see the head shake.
There was
so
a head shake,
stupid.
don't worry.
But I want the Gogeta. I want the Goku and the Vegeta to be 50% super attack counter chance, while the Gogeta to be 70%. Because, you know, why not? 70% will be great. Make him good with the tech one. And I want these guys to be built kind of similar to the Super Saiyan 4 EZAs. Or like the good attack stacking, the high stuff on that. But at the same time, I want them to give themselves damage reduction. As opposed to an additional super with each attack done every 6 orbs with the Blue Bros, or the God Bros. Give these guys, let's say, 10% damage reduction with every 5 Key Spheres obtained. Most they could do is 40% damage reduction in one turn, but it would start off immediately. How'd you guys feel about that?
I
Would
wouldn't
be
mind that.
interesting.
Like I said, people, this may sound stupid. We're recording this about an hour and 15 minutes approximately until the stream drops.
Yeah, literally, this is all just like
Speculation.
what we want.
Yeah, but we're gonna.
This is just fanfare.
But here's the thing: I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this, but we have a slight ability to predict Dokkan's future when it comes down to units. Have you ever noticed this?
You know, I wasn't gonna say anything about it, but it's a little weird.
I bitch about it all the time because you know what? Dale predicted our first unit in Dokkan. The first unit that he predicted it. He predicted the Revive Roshi with a stupid animation, and you know what came out a month later, or 2 months later? That unit. So, something's out there. Someone out there. We have a spy in our midst. I don't fucking know who. They're doing just enough to where I can't sue them, but they're ripping off my ideas. Our ideas. And that's how I kind of want these guys to build. And Gogeta has to have super effective against all types. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's tradition.
He has to. Unless he has like a 400% attack and defense buff, he has to have super effective against all types. Can you imagine if they gave him like even a 300% buff?
That would be ridiculous.
And his active skill would probably have to be Either the Big Bang Kamehameha or Dale's favorite move that Gogeta does, his fake Kamehameha. His little bluff Kamehameha. Isn't that what it's called, Dale?
The one that Vegeta does?
No. The one that Gogeta does, where he just shoots out the little party streamers. His bluff Kamehameha.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bluff Kamehameha.
Have that be his active skill, and it delays the enemy's attack for 2 turns. Whereas the Goku and Vegeta up top, they'd have to do. I feel like they'd do a their Gallic Gun Kamehameha that they're doing the animation and just do a shit ton of damage. Or okay, have you both seen the Broly movie?
Yes.
Mhm.
What would you say out of the whole movie is the funniest thing that happens in that movie?
I don't know. The funniest thing?
Like you watch
The
it.
funniest thing?
Yes, you watch it and you just laugh because we all laughed when we saw it. Will and I did. I know for sure.
Remind me of what you're talking about, because it's been a while since I've seen the movie.
Mm-hmm.
In the movie, go right after this attack right here, where Goku and Vegeta do the Kamehameha Gallic Gun combo, they decide they have to go to Piccolo. And so Broly starts chasing them, and they show up on Frieza, and they're like, "He's your problem now, Frieza!" And Broly just starts beating the shit out of Frieza for a solid hour. Remember that? Do you remember that scene, Dale?
No, I don't.
It's a shame.
I only ever watched the movie once.
Basically, they just threw Broly's rampage on Frieza, and Frieza got the shit beat out of him for a long time. I want that to be their active skill. Like, they just leave the enemy to attack Frieza, and then it's in their 2-turn enemy delay. Like, do you imagine how funny that would be? He's your turn, Frieza! And they just... I guess, let's say a Cyberman. Let's say if it's a Cyberman. Your turn, Frieza! And we can't beat this poor Cyberman. Oh, God. That'd be amazing. I love Dokkan. I love Dragon Ball. As stupid as it is, I love it. Guys have anything else to add for these guys? The Year 7 LRs?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Which one are you aside? I know Dale said he wants the boys. The Super Saiyan 4s. At least he likes the art. But I'm assuming... Did I already ask which one you'd summon for? Or did I just say which art you like more?
I think you just said
Which art you like more?
Which one would you summon for?
Well, I have to see what they do first.
Like just right now, we'll go based off of, let's say the kits I gave both of them. Which one would you summon for?
Gotta be the Gogeta.
Exactly.
Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, if there's a Super Saiyan 4 team... Woo!
Intelligent Super Saiyan 4 Gohan that Dale bitches about because he doesn't have a TUR. Same for the Bardock. Could be useful.
Oh, man.
All right,
That would be fun.
Going on to our next one, we're actually going to talk about the free-to-play LR we're getting this year, who starts off as Gohan, then goes into Gohan and Goten LR, or not LR, TUR.
Mm-hmm.
Actually have their kit right here, where they're a hybrid Saiyans, 3-key, 50% to stats, and they raise attack for 1 turn. They give themselves 70% attack and defense to start a turn, 1 key, and then an additional 70% when there's an ally whose name includes Goku on the team. So, you guys remember the old Dragon Ball Z movies, like Broly's and all those, Fusion Reborn, all that good stuff?
Mm-hmm.
There is a theory going on out there. Do you guys remember? I don't think you do, because I didn't remember this. But do you remember the scene, one of the scenes that happens in the opening promos at every movie?
No. What are you talking about?
Okay. I didn't know this either, so I didn't think you guys would. There is a scene where Goten and Gohan are riding on Shenron with Trunks riding along with them. So people are now theorizing we're going to get that trio unit for this as the LR. How'd you guys feel about a Gohan, Goten, and Trunks LR?
That would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
It'd be. I mean, what category would they go to though?
Right now, these ones here are Hybrid Saiyans, Majin Buu Saga, and Joined Forces.
Majin Buu would definitely, yeah, because
And
yeah,
and depending on how they did it, because all three of them do know Kamehameha, they could technically put them on a Kamehameha category. I personally don't think it would be that because their whole kit is brotherhood and brothers with a deep bond. But it would be neat to see that.
mm-hmm.
Because, you know, we don't have any good Gohan or Goten cards in this game, right?
Oh yeah, totally. There's 0 good Gohan cards.
Let me tell you, there's 0 good Goten cards.
I like how both of you were just like the opposites. Yep. And there's not a good Kid Trunks unit.
There,
No,
you are right.
not.
There's not a good Kid Trunks game.
Not unless you count Mighty Mask. And then, even then, he's not good.
Well, did you hear that the strike events are getting TURs and EZAs?
I did not.
Oh. Mighty Mask Dale brought that up, so thank you, Dale. But yeah, the strike events are getting TURs and EZAs years later. Amazing.
Yeah. Multiple years later.
Yes, multiple. That's why I put so much emphasis on the word years. But so free to play, we got these guys. Another one we have is Vegeta, just a standalone Vegeta. We don't know much about what his thing, but Dale may like this because Dale, did you actually EZA Majin Vegeta? Get his EZA finished or no?
Pretty sure I did.
Okay. You know, part of his passive, Will, did you get his EZA done? Or have you been able to?
No.
Okay.
I have not.
Okay. His unit awakens into a Vegeta and Bulma unit, which we're all kind of curious about. Where they're you know, Vegeta and Bulma. What is Bulma gonna do?
Yeah.
Get bitch slapped.
Ayo.
You know what? I'm gonna actually discuss something quite really quick because a thought crossed my mind. You bringing that up. I want you guys to tell me this mechanic. I came up with this mechanic maybe about a little over an hour ago. I want a final stand mechanic in the game added.
Okay.
Where we'll take.
All right. It's just Yamcha laying on the ground with a 1911, like it's fucking 2002 World at War Zombies.
But interesting. Okay, this is going to go out today. Dale, Vegeta is like probably your favorite Dragon Ball character, right? Like honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever Bulma got bitch slapped by Beerus and Vegeta went rage mode, would you think that scene was cool?
Oh fuck yeah, that scene was cool.
All right, then let me explain to you a unit that crossed my mind, which this could work for you. And this is the Vegeta and Bulma. We can go into it. The final stand mechanic would be not a revive in the same sense. So let's take if it is a Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta from that event. Let's take it from the movie because the movie's cooler.
Are you saying like you get a final stand and if you manage to kill the boss, you win?
Yes.
Like kind of like that?
Yes. Where you get, let's say if you get killed on that one turn, we'll take the Vegeta and Bulma. You get killed on that turn, but and then it'll cut to a scene of Bulma getting bitch slapped. And then Vegeta going into his rage mode. It will be rage, but for one singular turn. If you can win on that turn, you beat the event and you go leave it with 1 HP. If you don't, you lose and restart. But you have that's your final stand. You have one final turn to win. And the unit is in rage mode. What would you guys think of a unit like that?
Be pretty cool.
I think anything that we already don't have would be pretty cool, honestly.
Right.
Because at this point, I'm just looking at these units, so I go, So that's just a better version of something we already have. Okay, got it.
Yep.
I mean, that's all Dokkan ever is anymore, is just a better version of something.
Yeah.
With something shiny, new shiny. But I'm excited to see this Vegeta and Bulma unit, honestly. Because it'll help out Majin Vegeta. Bulma could finally be useful.
You're telling me Bulma has never been useful. The lady who created literal time travel has never been useful.
That's future Bulma. Not modern day Bulma, that's future Bulma. Future Bulma is useful. Old Bulma's not.
Bad. The lady who has pioneered a dragon radar. Houses that condense into a goddamn pill, along with motorcycles.
She didn't do that. Her father did.
Clothes.
Her father did. She didn't.
Who took over the business?
If everything's already done, you just have to tell them, go about your normal business.
I doubt her scientist father, who spends every day in the science lab, was like, you know what would be cool? If I put a house full of all the living supplies inside of it and shrunk it down to a pill. You know what'd be cool? That badass motorcycle over there.
Dude, they've had capsules since Dragon Ball.
Get down into a pill. I know, but I guarantee Bulma has made some things. I guarantee her father didn't go, you know it'd be kick-ass if I put that blue suit that Vegeta wears into a pill.
Let's see. What was Bulma invented?
I don't know. The Dragon Radar #1. Nobody knew how to track those. And she went, give me 5 minutes. Oh, look what I got.
Okay. That is one of her things. That's apparently the only thing. Her most notable invention. I could have swore her dad had made it for her.
No, she made that.
Okay. But, yeah. I want to...
Because remember, she shows up in Dragon Ball. And Goku is like, hey, Bulma, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, you know, or, hey, strange blue-haired lady, what are you doing? And she goes, oh, you know, tracking the Dragon Balls. Now give me that one that your dead grandfather gave to you.
No! Let's just sneak a... I gotta do the deep voice. I'll let you sneak a peek.
Exactly.
You guys want to hear something dumb?
I'll let you see my panties. I don't want to see your stinky ass.
What's up, Will?
I looked up what has Bulma invented, and then it's actual Bulma inventions, and then another thing that has come up. It says, "What breast size is Bulma?" It's so dumb.
The internet. You can't look up anything normal.
Well, now that you brought it up, let us know.
Okay.
Come on.
Apparently,
you brought it up.
85 centimeters.
Not bad.
Each or together?
I'm not looking at it anymore. You got the measurement. There you go. You horny son.
You know, honestly,
I'm just curious.
My favorite suit that Bulma has ever been in is the Wild Rider suit in early Dragon Ball. The one where she's got like the cut off pant leg and she's wearing like the shoulder pad. I don't know. I'm like, damn, that looks like super Fallout or Mad Max. I like that.
My favorite was the Namek suit, like her Namek attire. I liked that one.
The one, yellow like puff vest.
I don't know. I like that one.
I like how I can remember that, but not what we did on the last Dokkan one.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. Forgetting your own show.
You know my favorite thing that Bulma ever wore? That pink sleeping shirt.
I'm imagining now you're just grandkid. Dale and Will paint me a scene. Dale, you're the grandpa that forgets about his grandkid but remembers everything else. Will, you're his grandkid. Paint me this scene.
Hey, Dale, you got to start off.
Hey, Jimmy. How are you today?
My name is not Jimmy.
This is me talking to another grandfather. Oh,
Oh, that's nice. This is the kid that follows me around. Tell him hi.
I'm way your grandson. What are you talking about, Grandpa?
My what?
Your grandson. Your daughter's son.
I have a daughter.
You don't remember your
I got laid.
Yes, Grandpa. It had to happen for me. You think just a random 6-year-old child would be following you around?
I don't know. You probably crawled out of the cabbages like some little goblin.
You think children crawl out? Oh, you know what, Grandpa? I don't need you.
Hey, Jimmy. Remember the day that Bulma was wearing that one-piece pink shirt when she fell asleep?
You're talking about anime, and you remember that from 35 years ago.
What's that kid?
But you can't remember you actually have a...
Hey,
know
Jimmy.
what?
Remember
Screw
when they
you,
let us see
Grandpa. I'm leaving.
Goku's penis?
My mom never loved you.
Will, I'm gonna give this performance a 9 out of 10. An absolute 9 out of 10. We're gonna start doing these more often, people, so that was actually quite entertaining. Thank you, guys.
Did y'all see that little goblin? I think he came out of the cabbages.
But Will, you remind me, I can't remember the character in Ed, Edd and Eddy that walks around with Plank. That's what I was just imagining as you were talking.
Oh, Jimmy Woodboy.
Yeah. That's what I was imagining in his voice. Yeah, Plank! That's not his voice. Oh, homie!
Oh, man.
That's my margin person. Oh, homie! Dokkan battle!
Oh, homie.
Anyway. And then we got, aside for the Vegeta...
Or Johnny... It's Johnny 2x4.
Johnny 2x4.
That's Johnny 2x4. Because that's what everybody calls him, because he walks around with Plank all the time.
Okay, so aside for the Vegeta that turned into Vegeta and Bulma, we got a new Chi-Chi unit. A free-to-play AGL Chi-Chi.
Is it kid Chi-Chi or are we talking grown-up Chi-Chi?
This is just Chi-Chi, adult Chi-Chi.
Huh.
Yeah.
I feel like Dale had ulterior motives when he asked that question.
No, because I'm tired of getting kid Chi-Chis, because I like adult Chi-Chi.
No, that's good. That's good to know.
You can't tell me adult Chi-Chi isn't a fucking stunner. Like Dragon Ball Z era Chi-Chi, she's a fucking stunner, dog. Come on.
Out of curiosity, how? Dragon Ball.
In Dragon Ball,
At the
she's
end
gotta be like 11, dude.
No, at the end of Dragon Ball. Whenever.
Oh. Like 16 or 17.
Was she?
Because she marries Goku, right?
I knew I thought they were a little older than that. I thought they were like 18, 20. But this thing's saying that she was 20 whenever she gave birth to Gohan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't tell me she's not an absolute stunner.
Eh.
Other than being a complete nagging asshole.
Bulma. Old, original, 418 Bulma.
Did you say whore 18-year-old Bulma?
Before 18 Bulma.
Ah. I thought you said whore 18-year-old Bulma. I was like, goddamn, son.
Hey. It's legal. But,
what do you mean?
Okay.
What do you mean before 18 Bulma? Like before...
Before Android 18 was introduced, Bulma. After Android 18 was introduced, Android 18.
Glad we clarified that because...
yeah, I'm glad we clarified it too, because it sounded really weird when you first said it.
I could have swore it was easy to understand, saying before, in Dragon Ball Z, before 18, Bulma.
Literal quote. All you said was
Before
18 Bulma. And I thought you were saying something very illegal.
No. You perverts. That's the first thing that popped into your heads.
That you didn't... Hayden.
I had a comma. I had enough...
Specify!
You could say before Android 18...
Or before Android Saga. BAS. Come on, man. Everybody knows BAS.
Baz.
Yeah, before Android Saga. Baz.
We need that. We just need that as a logo. Just Baz. What the fuck is Baz before Android Saga? The fuck is Android Saga? Baz, and they just walk off.
You know, Oceanus is a stunner too.
Oh,
so is Launch.
Launch got forgotten.
She very much did.
If we're gonna talk about,
I thought she was dating Tien for a long
same
time, like in show continuity.
But okay. Back to this thing. I'm gonna read you guys the Vegeta and this Chi-Chi. I want you to tell me, guys, which one you like better. What?
Before that, we all know who the biggest stunner in Dragon Ball is. All Dragon Ball history.
Zarbon.
No,
After
it's
transformation.
It's the little android that gets like his parts taken out to put in the Android 13. We all know he's a stunner.
Oh, that's 14.
Yeah, 14. Android 14. We all know he's a fucking cold stunner. Like, come on.
So I'll tell you guys both of these
like,
things.
if Steve Austin was here, it would give us a stone cold stunner.
Oh, hey. I'm looking at apparently the art. Chi-Chi has her Bancho fan. Neat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, it has a picture, because she awakens into Chi-Chi and Goku, whereas Vegeta awakens into Vegeta and Bulma. So let me read you guys what these do. She's Goku's family category. This is her UR, because we don't have TUR out yet. But 2 key, 30% to Goku's family. Pretty mediocre. Causes supreme damage to enemy. Gives herself attack, a 60% attack and defense. And then an additional 11% with each attack performed up to 22. That's Chi-Chi, which I could see it being buffed to probably 80% and then upwards of 55%. Whereas Vegeta is Vegeta family. It gives himself 60% attack and defense and then an additional 30% attack and defense when performing a super attack.
Okay, quick question.
Yes.
Why is it in Pokemon it's called Poison Needle when if it's a needle and it's injecting something, it would be Venom?
Because 7, 8, 9, and you're supposed to eat 3 square meals a day.
I was I don't know what. Oh, I know what made me think. I was looking at Vegeta, and then I looked at who's the lady that turns into like the butterfly lady?
Brienne.
Yeah, Brienne, and it went, and he's like, oh, it's so disgusting. I dodged, and that made me think of the time that we saw that Vegeta was afraid of worms. And then that made me remember that Goku's afraid of needles. And then that made me remember the meme. Weedle would be able to beat Goku and Vegeta because he is a worm with a needle on his head. And that made me think of Poison Needle and Poison Pin, where they technically wouldn't be poison, they'd be venom. Because it injects stuff. And I'm back around to here now.
Your brain is a rabbit hole that I hope I never have to go down.
Oh, his and our brains are very similar.
My brain's inner machinations are a mystery to even me.
All right, so which one do you guys like better, the Vegeta or the Chi-Chi?
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot everything you said because of Dale.
Chi-Chi.
I like Chi-Chi.
60% attack and defense at start of turn. She gets an additional 11% attack and defense with each attack performed up to 22. Vegeta gives himself 60% attack and defense, and then an additional 30% attack and defense when he performs a super attack.
Will, you really need to play some late night games with me when I start getting tired, because that's when that rabbit hole really opens up and you get sucked into it.
Okay.
We got Uno coming up here in the next few weeks, so.
I would say probably Vegeta.
Okay. And Dale, you like the Chi-Chi?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready to see what their TURs, and of course they always do this, they're easy A's, because now they just easy A these free-to-play units during the celebration. But I'm kind of excited for it. Like, these guys, they're going super hard on these units now. Like,
yeah.
I made mention of that new Goku and Vegeta base form unit that's come out as a login one. And Dale, you're gonna like this one. I guarantee you'll like this one.
Yeah.
They are Pure Saiyans category, 3 key, 77% to stats. The super attack causes supreme damage to enemy and raises their attack and defense. Oh, this should be greatly raising. It's 50% raise, which is greatly raise, for 7 turns. Here's her passive. Endless ultimate battles. 77% attack and defense at start of turn, plus an additional 1 key, and attack and defense plus 11% at the start of every turn, key up to 7, attack and defense up to 77, so after 7 turns... Oh, good God, they give themselves 7 key! They'll never need a key, buddy!
Why are there so many key? Why are there so many 7s in there?
Oh, it gets worse. Plus an additional 77% starting from the 7th turn, and performs a critical hit with 7 or more key spheres obtained.
Oh my God, why are there so many 7s in there?
Because it follows the anniversary, it's just 7s across the board. These guys are not that bad. They're able to get like a 230,000 defense stat with nearing 2 million at UR rating. If they ever go back to TURing the anniversary units, these guys could be quite powerful, like that UI Goku we got last year that I said everybody should put effort into. Not that bad of a unit.
It hurts my brain. I didn't even understand a bit of that. There were too many 7s.
Actually, okay, do I count them individually? Like in 77, would that count as 2 7s?
That's 2 7s.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 7s.
Yeah, that is 11 too many 7s.
Okay, but good news. They only have 6 links, so that makes everything better.
Oh.
No,
God,
they should have
7,
one more.
I might have had an aneurysm.
7 links.
Only 7s. There's no longer anything but 7s in passives now.
Oh man, their stats aren't that funny either. They should have been like the Goku Frieza LR where they end like in 77s. But no, their max stats are 81, 22, 97, 38, 59, 31. Man, Dokkan, you fucked up. Missed out on so many more 7s.
Good. There's no need for there to be that many 7s in the world.
What if their
more 7s?
What if their max stats were literally just 77, 77, 77, 77, 77, 77?
More 7s.
I would go insane.
More
And
7s.
never touch that character.
You not like 7s, Dale?
The 7s are fine, but when there's 82 7s in one deal, that's a little much.
7s.
More 7s.
Oh, their team cost is 17, if that helps.
That's fine, as long as it's not 77.
There are a lot of 7s. But you know what? These guys are quite good. I think this is going to be one of the best free-to-play units in our game, at least UR-wise. But for the most part, Year 7 is looking to be the best anniversary ever, because I don't know if you guys know this, but they've released what's known as Dragonstone ores over on the JP side.
I don't know what you're talking about at all. Completely lost.
They're basically Dragonstone crystals. Like, you know how they're Dragonstones?
Mm-hmm.
They're a crystal. Now, where do you get crystals from?
The ground.
Or?
The sky.
Depends on the kind of crystals. Those are death crystals that come from the sky. They're going to be falling at such a rate they'll stab through everything. But they have them. I don't know enough about them, but I think what they do is you can trade in each ore for a dragon stone, or whatever you have after a while then becomes dragon stones. That's where like the 77 stones, like the 83 stones you get earlier today I mentioned, they were 77 of those ores that then turned into dragon stones. So I think all those ores you get, unless I could be wrong, someone out there correct me if I'm wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. But I believe each ore becomes one individual stone. Which would be exciting. Because that means there's a whole new way to get stones in here. It'll be easier to get stones for some.
You just have to wait a little bit of time.
Like, imagine you sit there. Imagine Dale. If Dale finally puts the effort in, I'm going to explain something to Dale, too, that he's going to like. He can get a shit ton of stones with a third of the effort. But, imagine going through the story of Dokkan, and every end quest you get let's say 5 dragon stones, and then 1 ore. You're getting 6 with each one, which would be great. And Dale, Version Z came out. Do you know about Version Z, Dale? I told Will a little bit about it.
You told me about it the other day.
Have you gone since you have it, are you gonna go through and get all the Dragon Stones you can get now?
Maybe.
Through the story, since now you only have to beat the Z hard missions or the final phase, you get the stones for all of them.
Maybe.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, guys, how hyped are you for year 7?
Say a good 8.5 right now. Once I see the leader skills and all that stuff, could
Okay.
bump up to a 9, maybe 9.5.
Okay.
Probably 69%.
Fair enough. And there's one other
No.
thing we didn't discuss.
77 out of 10.
That's why
Did
I
you hear that,
went to
Dale?
69 because there wasn't gonna be a.
77.
Anyway, there's one other thing we didn't talk about yet, and I'm saving this for the end because these are some of our favorite things. Will said he likes these in the game. Dale likes these, but easy A's.
Yes.
Yeah.
What units would you guys want to see get easy A this anniversary?
Everything.
All of them.
No, okay.
Everyone to ever come out.
Realistically.
Dogmare.
Realistically, I don't know.
Now, are we talking about Easy A areas or actual
No, like
Easy A's that you can just go and fucking do?
actual summonable easy A's.
That is a good
Dogmare.
question.
Because honestly, there are 4 good contenders for this anniversary.
Which are
Part 1 is going to be Super Saiyan 4 Tech Gogeta and AGL Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta.
okay.
Part 2 is going to be Dale's favorite movie boss, Physical Broly.
Dogmare.
Physical Broly. And
Dogmare.
then Omega Shenron. Physical Omega Shenron.
Omega Dogbear.
Dale, if you can draw Omega Dogmare, by all means.
Now, do you want Omega Dogbear or Omega Dog Bear, like I said?
Yes. So, those are some of the ones. Well, how would you guys feel if those guys got easy A's? Like, honestly, like we got our first category easy A last year, which was Intelligence UI Goku, and is a top easy A in the game. I still think top 3, honestly.
Yeah. Especially after transformation.
Mm-hmm.
The man is insane.
Yeah, he is. Would you guys be hyped for those easy A's, or would you want them to be saved for a different celebration?
I mean, what celebration
point
is
in
bigger
saving
than
them?
year 7?
Well, I mean, we're still missing our standalone Gogeta Blue, which is where a lot of people are theorizing is where he's going to get his easy A at. As a standalone Gogeta Blue event.
Mm-hmm.
Gogeta, this is a prime opportunity, but who knows? They could be like, oh no, and just go give him some other random unit an easy A. I hope that wouldn't be the case, but I could see Dokkan doing it, couldn't you?
Oh, 100%.
Well, yeah.
And since Dale likes Vegeta, since Dale likes Vegeta so much, the Super Saiyan gods of Goku and Vegeta too, getting easy A's. How would you guys feel about that?
Wouldn't mind it.
Bill?
Sorry, repeat everything again. You guys were cutting out.
Oh.
Yeah,
My
I'm
Wi-Fi.
in the middle of fighting literal Satan in Arc right now, so.
Okay, another one that people want to see is all the God Gokus and the Strength Super Saiyan God Vegeta getting an easy A.
Blech.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I have talked about that, how they need an
Yes.
easy A.
We have.
Motherfucker.
And
Are you good, Dale?
he's fighting Satan.
Oh, okay.
They're
Have fun.
Sarcosuchus, the worst animal to ever be created by nature in the world.
Not a tick?
No, Sarcosuchus.
Or
Okay, anyway.
But I want to see those. I would love to see their easy A's come to the celebration. Honestly, this celebration could give us a ton of units that could get easy A's. Gogeta Blue, Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, physical movie Broly, a physical Omega Shenron. Hell, all the God Gokus and God Vegeta we have in the game. There are so many units that get awakenings this anniversary, and this is just part 1. We still have
I said everything.
There's still a part 2, and if it's like last year, there'll be a part 3 too. Where if they did it like last year, there's going to be an LR EZA. And the thought crossed my mind earlier today. If it's going to follow Broly movie, you know what LR EZA could theoretically come out this year? It's Dale's
LR Chile.
It's Dale's favorite unit in the game.
Dogmare?
Unit, not character.
Dogmare.
STR Year 5 Gogeta.
Ooh.
Could you imagine if they did that? Because
I could imagine a world where we have Dogmare. It'd be beautiful.
Well, I'm going to talk to you because you talked Dokkan. Will, I saw STR Gogeta's best attack stat in a turn. You want to take a guess at what he could do?
12 million.
A little bit higher.
14 million?
Yes. He got 14 million. Was super effective against all types. 14 million attack stat.
Damn, that's a lot of Dogmare.
And you gotta counter it. Like, I highly doubt they would do this. But how would you two feel if they did EZA him?
The EZA Dogmare? Dude, that'd be sick.
STR Gogeta Dale.
That would be like up there with EZA and Garlic Jr.
God, I fucking finally pulled that son of a bitch the other day. I got him on a single. I was so pissed.
I love just screwing up any of our conversations by allowing Dogmare to peek his horrid little head in here.
But I figured
anyway, back to the conversation.
Back to the Gogeta.
I would not like it.
Why not?
It's too early.
Fair. Dale?
We have so
It's
much
too
other
early.
stuff.
Okay. I figured
It's too early.
It's too early.
Will, it's too early. The game just hit 7 years. If we're lucky, it's got 6 more months under its belt.
it's got more than 6, honestly. I think it'll tap out a little bit after 8.
Honestly, if we were counting human years for this game, it would be like 94 right now.
Wouldn't it be like how would we count it by 7 since Dragon Ball is measured in 7s? It'd be 49.
No.
Turns 49 on its 7-year anniversary. How the fuck does that work? Dragon Ball. That's how.
Most gachas die the age of a big dog at like fucking 3 or 4 years old, alright?
Yeah. But Dokkan's lasted 7, and everybody's still so hyped for it. Like, there's like about, I think I was looking at something, there's about 85,000 tweets in the thread for Dokkan Anniversary.
You know, honestly, at this point, I think this game has more people in it alone. Alright, more players in it alone than the new Call of Duty, the new Battlefield put together.
Hold up.
That's
I can check.
That'd be impressive. I have to think about that'd be highly.
Well, no, it wouldn't, because they have both been critically fucking shat upon by everybody who's played them.
I mean,
I tried to get into a game of 2042 the other night and couldn't.
Well, you know what? That's okay. Dokkan's great. We all love Dokkan. Dokkan's better than all of those. Call of Duty sucks.
Call of Duty
the old
sucks
ones.
since World of War. Or since after World of War.
Call of Duty sucks since I would say the last actual good Call of Duty was Black Ops 3.
Why does everybody say Black Ops 3?
But
It's had great zombies.
all right, before I just unveil our next topic, which we're going to record until Year 7 started popping up, do you guys have anything to add for Year 7?
I do not.
What do you want to see as a Part 2 LRs? Last question.
Dogma.
Realistically, Dale.
Dogma.
Dogmare.
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 Why do you sound like the rip-off version of Batman? Dogmare.
Dogma.
Dogmare.
You want what he's having? No. Good.
Justice for Gotham.
Justice for Dokkan.
Dogmare. The Joker's on the loose again.
Oh, that's
I don't even know, dude.
That's
Oh, Two-Face.
new dog. Dogface.
Oh, Harvey Dent. Did you see where Two-Face went?
Wait, hold. Harvey Mutt. Harvey Mutt. Harvey Mutt. Did you say where Dogface went? Dale, do you have any ideas of what you'd want to see in the part 2 with Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Vegeta, and Super Saiyan 4
No
Gogeta
clue.
LR? Let me put a thought into your
No clue at all.
Let me put a thought into your heads. Dale, since you like GT so much, a transformation LR Sin into Omega Shenron.
Yeah.
And Will, since you like the Broly movie so much, and like Broly so much, more than Dale, you've said this on canon before, but a base Broly that transforms into Rage
Whoa,
mode
whoa,
Broly.
whoa, whoa, whoa. When did I say I like Broly more than Dale?
Yes. But a Rage...
No. No.
You just did.
I don't
No.
think anybody could love that fucking meaty ass man more than
That's
me.
actually incorrect. We have someone in our Discord that loves him much more than you. I guarantee it. I'll introduce you after this. I'll tell you his name, and you can go bitch at him. He knows who he is. But I want a Rage and base into Akari Broly, where he has his Great Ape manifest into his human or in his base form.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good way to have a part 2 LRs. Those 2 LRs.
You know what I want, Hayden? Instead of that
Okay.
Sin into Omega, I want it to be all of the Shinrons together in one card.
We already have that.
Do we?
Yeah. Go check Battlefield. Go check the Battlefield medals.
Ugh. Nobody wants to do Battlefield
It's like
medals.
It's like 30 free stones.
Nobody wants to do Battlefield medals.
Yeah,
Just let me summon it. Let me gamble like a real person.
All right, fine. I mean, it's technically a gamble. You have to gamble the rotations. But all right. So since we don't have anything else to add except for Dale just bitching about not wanting to do stuff,
Dogma.
our next episode is going to be our episode we were planning for this one, which is our favorite extreme units. So yeah, we were going to do this last week. Problems happened on Will's side of the internet. His college campus wasn't interneting very well.
Yeah, the internet just like shut down for a good 30 minutes.
Why do I feel like this is missing a Shinron?
Did you find it? It should have all the Shinrons.
Where's the little red Shinron?
I mean, Rage?
Yeah, where's the little red dude?
He should
I don't
be
see
on
him
there.
anywhere.
He should be on there.
Oh, they have him hidden way in the back behind fucking East and the green one. I can't remember the green one's name.
Hayes.
Yeah, Hayes. They have him hidden behind fucking East and Hayes. He's just waving in the back.
But so yeah, we're going to discuss
Poor
our
guy.
favorite extreme units, which I think we're all ready to talk about. Dale's excited because of his good extreme units that he likes so much. Cooler.
That's all I have is extreme units.
He's going to talk about Cooler. He's going to talk about Boo Tanks. Small chance he's going to talk about Broly's and Broly.
Small
Broly.
chance. Small
And
chance.
So yeah,
Small chance.
stay tuned for that, which comes out
Like super duper small chance.
the size of Broly chance. Does that help?
Like maybe the size of like super buff Broly chance, but
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. Like he's like 18-foot tall buff Broly.
yeah, like we're talking a real man's man Broly size.
But so yeah, stay tuned for that. You guys have anything else to add?
I do not.
I don't have stones to summon today, so I think we're just gonna let Will host the next episode since Dale's already hosted one. Congrats, Will, you win.
Hayden, real quick
Thanks.
before we go,
Yes.
I remember very vaguely in my mind there is in one of the Dragon Balls. I can't
Wait a minute! No,
remember
everyone,
which.
hop on Dokkan right now. There is a free
already in
summon.
Dokkan.
There's a free summon. We can go do
I
this
already
free
used
summon.
it.
What'd you get?
It was like a SR. I'm doing a multi-summon on the Janemba banner right now, though.
All right, take your. Okay, I'm gonna go do my free summon. Dale, go do your free summon. I
I'm
forgot
do-
about
I'm doing
this.
mine.
Woo.
Okay, Hayden, while we're doing this free summon, I vaguely remember there being a scene in it where like it's this little like riverside town, right?
Okay.
And they're like gonna give their princess to the river spirit. They're like, "Oh, he's a great catfish god, and
That's
he can cause
early in the
earthquakes."
beginning. That's early in the beginning. That's not a Shenron. That's early in the series. I got a rare sorbet.
No, I wasn't thinking it was a Shenron. I couldn't remember if that was like just some coked up dream I've had, or
No,
if that was
had-
actually in there. And
they
it's
had-
just like a catfish who could tell when it's gonna be an earthquake.
Yeah,
so he pretends to do it.
Yes. All right, so I got sorbet. You guys get?
I got Super Saiyan Vegeta.
I got an SR Super Saiyan Kid Trunks.
Dale? What, SSR or SR?
SR Super Saiyan Vegeta, the intelligence
Oh,
one that turns into an SSR.
okay, so I think Will actually does win this one, because the AGL Trunks can actually do a little more. So, congrats, Will. You actually win. So, Will gets to host next episode. So, thank you all for listening. Say bye, guys.
See you later.
Bye. Remember, Dogmare is our one true god.
No. Bye, everybody.